a lot of things started to suck as soon as summer hit last year.
Yeah.
Real estate went down.
Yeah.
I lost money on probably about 5 of my properties.
Yeah.
It was not a good time. But as soon as that went to zero, what did you do next?
So luckily, I wasn't the guru buying the Lambo and everything while I was making money.
Mm-hmm.
So I was pretty lucky. I was very liquid. So I kind of just said, you know what, like, I don't like what's next. And I know that I wanted to stay in the e-com space. And I did kind of see everybody going to FBA. So FBA was kind of the next thing. But to touch back a little bit, it wasn't just my business that went to anything. It was also my wife's, because my wife's like full-time real estate, right? So her TC business went to zero. Like her, everything kind of just stopped, like halted in like a matter of 2 weeks. So we're like, luckily we're fairly liquid. So I decided to pursue FBA, which is fulfilled by Amazon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a method of e-commerce or of selling on Amazon that Amazon approves of. So everything we were doing before, we were breaking terms and conditions, right? So now it was like, let's be legitimate. So I was like, okay, I have the capital now. Let me pursue this something that, that I don't have to be constantly worried that my account's going to be suspended. Mm-hmm. So with FBA comes a lot of, it's a lot more capital intensive than dropshipping, because you can't really run it off of credit as opposed to dropshipping.
Oh, why not?
Because you have to. With dropshipping, I didn't spend any money until I already made the sale.
Okay.
Right. So you bought something. As soon as you bought it, I know that I already, sold it. So then I go buy it. Then I go swipe my credit card. Mm-hmm. As opposed to FBA, you have to buy the inventory before it ever sells. Mm-hmm. So with FBA, I get inventory shipped to my house at the beginning because I didn't have a warehouse. And then you package it up and send it off to Amazon. And then once Amazon has it, at that point, it's listed for sale on Amazon's website.
Oh, so I thought, because I went to your warehouse yesterday, I thought you had everything there at your warehouse and you were just selling it on Amazon, and you're just using that platform as a sales platform, but you shipped it from your house. From your warehouse. Yeah.
So FBA means fulfilled by Amazon. So like fulfilled by Amazon, it's a service that Amazon offers to sellers online. Mm-hmm. So they handle pretty much all the shipping, the logistics, the returns, everything. Your only job as a seller is to get your inventory to Amazon.
Okay.
So like I'll normally send out pallets at a time. Right now I'm doing like 6 to 12 pallets a week. Mm-hmm. Obviously the goal is to get to truckloads. I'm not there yet, but I've only been in FBA about 9 months.
So if Amazon's the one that's storing it, then why do you need, because you have like a 5,000 square foot warehouse, right? Why do you need your warehouse if Amazon's the one that's holding it?
So you need the warehouse to prep and pack it. So Amazon has very specific like guidelines on how they want their inventory shipped. They obviously have like a huge system. So every item that you ship into Amazon has to have an FNSKU label on it, or sometimes they'll go off the manufacturer barcode. If you're selling like a 2-pack, have you ever bought a 2-pack of anything on Amazon? Mm-hmm. It comes in a plastic bag, right?
Yeah.
Like Amazon doesn't do that. We have to put it in a plastic bag and put our sticker on it. So the warehouse, you need to process the inventory to Amazon's like guidelines on how they want it prepped before they can sell it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not able to like really do that, without a warehouse. I mean, you can out of your garage, but pretty soon you'll be out of space. Like you saw how much stuff I had, and that was just one of our warehouses.
Yeah. So what are what do the numbers look like on Fulfilled by Amazon?
Yeah. So Amazon again still takes that 15%. So every $100 that you sell, Amazon takes 15%. Just for the referral fee, and then they take the fulfillment fee. So you're still paying for the fulfillment. So on average, they take about 25 to 30% of all the money that you sell. So they make 30% like no matter what. If you're making money, if you're losing money, it doesn't matter. If you sell something, they make. Bezos is the real one collecting money.
Yeah.
Like, because they make the money regardless if our inventory is profitable or negative. That's why we have to find heavily discounted, products.
Yeah, so you need way bigger spreads than what I thought.
You need bigger spreads in dropshipping for sure. Mm-hmm. You need bigger spreads, but normally you can get them because you're buying in bulk if you're doing wholesale, or you just get better at sourcing if you're doing online arbitrage.
Like whenever people look at my flipping business, they think that, oh my God, if you buy a house for $300,000 and then sell it for $330,000 without doing anything to it, that I just made $30,000.
Yeah,
I probably broke even or lost money on that.
Yeah, no,
right?
It's the fees.
There's all the closing fees on the front end, all the closing fees on the back end. So you're just giving up 15% off the back, and then what do they charge for like handling it?
Yeah, so that depends on the product. If it's like if it's under a $10 product and it's small, they have like cheaper fees. It's called like their small and light program. But if it's like a big item, like sometimes it can be $20-$30. So like some of the stuff that I'm selling right now is like electronics. So like really big monitors and stuff, right? And I'm like, oh, 15%, cool. And then you see the freaking fulfillment fee, and it's like ridiculous, and it's like that eats up a lot of your profit. So you got to know what you're looking for. But there's a ton of software out there that like helps you analyze products, and it tells you their fulfillment fees and everything.
Okay, so like take us through like one of your products, just for a random example.
Okay, so I'm doing a lot of monitors right now. So like just computer monitors and stuff like that. So I will go and buy monitors from Best Buy for say $100 because they're on sale. They normally say $200. Best Buy has a sale for $100. I go buy 20 monitors from Best Buy. I get those shipped directly to my warehouse where my team will prep and pack it, put it on a pallet, wrap it up, and send it to Amazon. Where Amazon will then when they arrive at Amazon, I'll list them for $200.
Okay.
My take home on that after fees and everything, probably like $40-50. So like $50 in just fees that Amazon takes no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. And obviously when I'm buying from these retail websites, I'm tax exempt because you're buying for resale purposes. Some websites don't allow that. And that's why online arbitrage is kind of like the easiest way to get started in FBA. Once you start doing some big numbers, you can start trying to do wholesale, which is buying, 1,000 units from like a wholesale distributor versus like an online store.